We say we want peace, but when peace finally comes, it feels uncomfortable. So we scroll, we argue, we overthink, anything to fill the silence. It's strange, isn't it? How we keep running from the very calm we claim to seek. This is the subtle addiction most of us don't see, an emotional hunger that feeds on tension, conflict, and drama, not because we love chaos, but because somewhere along the way, our minds learn to mistake aliveness for struggle. In this video, we're going to uncover why peace feels so foreign, how the mind quietly creates drama to survive, and what it truly means to break free from that cycle. Because until you see the part of you that feeds on noise, you'll never know the peace beneath it. Get ready to discover the quiet, liberating power of presence and how to truly break free from this cycle, reclaiming your inner stillness. Peace sounds beautiful in theory until it actually arrives. Then the silence feels heavy, almost suspicious. You start scanning for something, a message, a tone, a reason to feel stirred again. It's a peculiar paradox. We yearn for tranquility, but when it shows up, we often find ourselves restless, searching for something to do or think about to fill that quiet space. Think about your own experience. How often do you find yourself immediately reaching for your phone to scroll through social media, or diving into overthinking about a past event or a future worry, or even subtly provoking a small argument just to fill that void of silence? It's almost as if our minds, wired for constant stimulation and problem solving, find genuine stillness unbearable. This isn't a personal flaw, it's a deeply ingrained learned behavior. Somewhere along the way, our minds began to mistake aliveness for struggle. We started to associate intensity, drama, and constant mental activity with being truly present, truly engaged, truly alive. The absence of this intensity can then feel like a lack of life itself, leading us to unconsciously seek it out, even if it brings discomfort. This is precisely where the profound wisdom of Eckhart Tolle becomes incredibly illuminating. Tolle introduces us to a concept he calls the pain body. He describes it as an old emotional entity within us, a collection of past hurts that feeds on new ones. It's like a semi-autonomous energy field that has its own agenda to survive. And what's its favorite meal for survival? You guessed it: drama, negativity, and emotional reactivity. It craves reaction. It whispers, "Don't let that go. They shouldn't treat you like that." And before you know it, you're replaying, defending, imagining, keeping the fire alive. The pain body thrives on tension, conflict, anger, sadness, fear, and all forms of emotional turmoil. It's the part of us that might subtly provoke an argument with a loved one, or dwell endlessly on a past slight, replaying it over and over, or project future anxieties into worst-case scenarios. It's not malicious in a personal sense. It's just trying to sustain itself, and its survival mechanism is to generate more of the very energy it knows: pain and drama. But here's the truth few realize: the pain body doesn't care if you're right or wrong. It only wants to feel anger, sadness, jealousy. Any spark will do. Every moment you react without awareness, it gets stronger. Every moment you observe without reacting, it starves. Toll teaches that this pain body is often largely unconscious. We don't realize we're being driven by it. We mistakenly believe we are the thoughts and emotions it generates. We identify with its stories, its grievances, its fears. When the pain body is activated, it can hijack our minds, making us say or do things we later regret, or keeping us trapped in cycles of negative thinking. It's why sometimes, after an argument, you might wonder, why did I even say that? Or, why do I keep getting into these situations? It's the pain body seeking its nourishment. The crucial insight here is that the pain body cannot survive in the light of conscious awareness. It needs your unconscious identification to thrive. It needs you to be the thoughts and emotions it generates. When you bring awareness to it, it begins to lose its power. This understanding is the first step towards true freedom. Have you ever noticed how silence can feel uncomfortable? Like when everything's fine, but something in you still needs to stir the pot? That's not just restlessness, it's deeply tied to identity. The mind starts to whisper, if there's no problem, who am I? We've spent so long defining ourselves through conflict, the one who's hurt, the one who's right, the one who's misunderstood, that peace starts to feel like disappearance. Eckhart Tolle once said, nothing strengthens the ego more than being right, and that's the hidden reason stillness feels so strange. It takes away the story the ego feeds on. So the mind searches for something to fix, something to argue, something to become. Even the body joins in, wired for adrenaline. It mistakes calm for emptiness and silence for danger. But that tension you feel when everything's okay, that's not boredom. That's the withdrawal from chaos. It's your system detoxing from noise. This understanding of how our identity becomes intertwined with drama is crucial because what keeps that habit alive isn't just emotion, it's the identity we build around it. And the only way out of that loop is to stop feeding what craves it. So, how do we break this subtle yet powerful addiction to drama and emotional reactivity? Eckhart Tolle's answer is beautifully simple, yet profoundly powerful. Presence. It's about shifting your awareness from the incessant stream of thought and emotion to the stillness of the present moment. Let's break down how to cultivate this liberating presence. Here's the first thing to understand: observe without judgment, the watcher. Every time you catch yourself pulled toward reaction, pause. That moment is power. The pain body wants you to speak, defend, explain, anything that keeps the story alive. But silence starves it, awareness dissolves it. You don't have to suppress the feeling, just notice it. Notice how it rises in your chest, how it wants to pull you into words or action. Tolle famously says, whatever you fight, you strengthen, and what you resist persists. By simply observing, you create a vital space between you, your true consciousness, and the activated pain body or the stream of reactive thoughts. Number two, feel the emotion, don't become it, body awareness. When an intense emotion arises, be it anger, sadness, anxiety, or frustration, instead of getting caught up in the story surrounding it, try to shift your attention to the pure energy of the emotion in your body. Where is it located? What does it physically feel like? Is it a tightness in your chest, a knot in your stomach, a tension in your shoulders? Breathe instead. Let the emotion move through without becoming it. This practice grounds you firmly in the present moment and prevents the mind from creating more narrative, more fuel for the emotion. Third, this one changes everything. Return to the now, anchor in the present. The present moment is your ultimate escape hatch from the drama cycle. Whenever you catch yourself dwelling on the past, regret, resentment, or worrying about the future, anxiety, fear, gently but firmly bring your attention back to what is happening right now. Engage your senses. What sounds do you hear? What do you see around you? What does your breath feel like as it enters and leaves your body? What sensations are present in your hands or feet? This isn't about ignoring problems, it's about addressing them from a place of calm, clear awareness, rather than from a reactive, drama fueled state. This is what Eckhart Tolle means when he says, awareness is the greatest agent for change. You don't overcome drama by fighting it. You overcome it by refusing to energize it, by staying present when the urge to react hits hardest. And lastly, the one most people overlook, embrace stillness, the power of pausing. Actively seek out moments of stillness throughout your day. This could be a few minutes of silent meditation, a mindful walk, or simply pausing for 30 seconds to fully experience drinking a cup of tea. These small moments of intentional stillness starve the pain body of the drama it craves and nourish your true, peaceful self. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes to reside in this state of inner calm. This isn't about eliminating emotions or becoming emotionless. It's about not being controlled by them. It's about finding the deep well of peace, clarity, and wisdom that exists beneath the surface of your thoughts and emotional reactions, always accessible in the now. When the noise quiets and you no longer chase or resist, something beautiful appears. Not excitement, not victory, but presence. The same stillness you once tried to escape turns out to be what you were searching for all along. Life doesn't lose its color when drama fades. It becomes clearer. You start to feel the small things again, the warmth of light, the rhythm of breath, the quiet aliveness that needs no story to exist. The mind will still tempt you. It will say, you're missing out. But peace doesn't need proof. It simply is. And when you finally stop needing chaos to feel alive, you don't become less human. You become whole. Peace is not the absence of noise. Eckhart Tolle reminds us it's the space in which noise no longer controls you. So let the world keep spinning its stories. You don't have to join everyone, because true freedom isn't in the drama you escape, it's in the silence you learn to stay with. If this message resonated with you, if you found these insights helpful, please hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. What's one way you're going to practice presence this week to break free from your own drama cycle? I'd love to hear from you. And if you're looking for more timeless wisdom to navigate the complexities of life and awaken to your true potential, make sure to subscribe to Timeless Wisdom. Join our community on this journey of conscious living. We'll see you in the next video.